Kobolemon Hwado, Amikan citizens can, Manukan, Dimapur, especially Dimapur citizens can, so Bishi Boy Kurigana, Bishi alarm Kurigana Takani Nimite, Aru Kiki media, they be Bishi Unigana Takani Mide, proportion to all of over National Pabna Korakan, and the news had gone up, it took our to Nimite, Amikan Minister Aigana, to take stock of the situation at Dimapur Kurigana. And so that he cannot talk at them, we can discuss, share with all the details that are there with us. And we can look at taka figures, can look at dengue case can nai laga no hoy, dengue cases are there. Itu sal to jasal para all of bishi ase. Kintu itu laga to ole cinta kurible laga no hole alarm kurikena we can panic kuribole laga figures ten no hoy. It is Itya to hole sub manageable has a mechanistic parasite. Dengue case itya dengue like fever cases can be share here. So out of that suspected kora lagada mekan confirmatory karnet kun test to potai. To itu kun test to pota lagado hole of all the cases dengue like fever cases kan laga pota lagado hole. Kali 14% confirm kurigena higena se. Itya tak the confirmatory test that we do through ELISA. Ito lagato hale amikan itat taktole is at 14%. Out of this 14% positive kurigena aha khan lagate, around 1 to 2% serious stage. Many of them, most of them, any Khodebi treat kuribule paral khan laga ase, and this is a viral infection, and then it will take its course. To enika khan enika kurigena sob dengue case khun he lage laga no hai. We are seeing that panic, especially in our blood bank. Dengue hoise kole tole manu khan sob itya tole khun bisara para itu para hai aru beshi bhoy laga to ulai ase. To ami khan manu khan ke kobole mon hwa to itu laga to hole ami khan dengue case sob laga dorkar na apni khan thik healthy ekta thakise hole na you're eating well bhal para what you have to do is you make sure you eat well, you drink plenty of fluids, aru make sure that you're getting yourself checked up. Itu has kintu panic koribole laga eku nai na ami khan khun lage koigena itu para ami khan mon chutu hoigena enika korigena health bishi biya hwa laga eni dekhi ase. Itu karne we should not worry. Out of this around of all the positive cases, around 2% to 3% laga hai requirement ase khun karne platelet karne. Itu khan kun ase hole those with comorbid condition, highly diabetic khan, hypertensive patient khan, other case health compromise korigena thaka khan. Itu khan beshi bakto itu para hai. Most of them sob laga no hoy kintu requirement khan these are the ones who are more at risk, high risk khan laga ase. Itu karne itya to hole ami khan platelet count, platelets laga kotha kora time te even up to 10 to 15 tak pe any rokhibo pare. If you are a healthy person, itu nije aro increase hoi jabo. Na itu karne ami khan thik para khai ase aro thik para hydrate kurigena rakhi thakile to hole itu para to hole ene phal hoi jabo without requiring blood. Itu karne itu laga to ekbar manu khan ke jonai dibole mon ase. Dengue hole to khali khun lage laga no hoy. It is not a it's not a disease that requires only blood treatment or khali blood ase laga no. It's symptomatic, it's a viral infection. It will take its course. Ek hafta tak to lene. For a healthy person, you can expect that. Tik para khai kena tik para ami khan symptomatically ami khan treatment to alloy lobo. It to has it, but then you have to get yourself checked at the hospital. Nika korina confirm korina. This we cannot consider it as an epidemic. It is not an epidemic. It was first foremost outbreak lagabi we cannot quite call it an outbreak also. We can call it an increase in cases as compared to last year. Na jasal para itu sal to aro lop kipa increase hoy kena ase kintu itu epidemic proportion lagade no hoy. Epidemic proportion hole ami khan pura Dimapur bon korina thakibole thaka. Okay, it is of epidemic proportion. It is not of epidemic proportion. Aro ityadu cases khan to plateau kore ase. It's it's plateauing, increased demand hole niti ke. So we're hoping we'll see a downward trend. Amikan the department aro amikan program para beshi awareness kan dikena ase. We've used the social media also to give a lot of awareness advisories kan bi beshi dikena ase. Manukan nijor ghor aro nijor compound sukha kurigena rakhibo, sapa kurigena rakhibo. Kiki jaga de mosquitoes can breed kore to laga jaga can be dikhai digena. Ami can house to house can be berai gena ase. So this is now for the rest for the people. Manu kan para nijor khor sapa koribole laga time punchi gena ase. Nijor khor sukha aru sapa korigena rakhile khali ityahe noi gena every week ek bar dui bar koribo parile itu para ami kan dengue mochor laga anda kan na itu kan ami kan morai dibo pare na enika korile to the next generation to nahibo. Now the thing is dangor kan mora we have main thing is to protect ourselves from mosquito bites. Itu ase itu karne mosquitoes dengue mosquitoes will come out more during early morning or just before evening before sunset enika lagade. This dengue mosquito goes on the feeding rampage itu karne etu time we have to protect ourselves, those of us, and ami kan full sleeve pindibi koy gorom din ase Dimapur beshi gorom ase odomos bi cholabo pare na use odomos some sort of repellent na etu kan cholabo pare manu kan para. And then Khorde we can use the other mosquito repellents. Ami kan good night ase aru nam alag para bishi ase to itu kan sab cholabo pare to that itu kan ami kan advise. And then source reduction na ami kan kenika breeding spots kan ami kan minus koribo pare ghor kan de sukha kori na rakhibo.
Okay ma'am, do it bimar elderly people kan ne bishi lagi isne ne youth kan bishi lagi isne
It is sub age group de ase. Yes, sub age group. We've got in children also, and then we've got in adults also.
Okay, so मैं उनके दो अपनी खान तो past few months TV जगह दे जाने awareness खान physically जाने awareness खान भी working खान भी कुछ है तो ये अपनी खान भी तो ऊपर एक our steps है जैसे
itu mohan itu kurado continuous phase jaise itu colony chairman kan aro youth kan itu sob lote awareness bi digena door to door campaign kugina jaise aro aj kali tu pastor kan lote different tribe kan la pastor kan lote awareness digena tai kan nijor la church te jagena kobule laga itu kurese aro teachers kan भी आजी ताकन 100 ऊपर के रेफरल लोड CIHSR खान लोटे हम खान कोलैबोरेट करके टीचर्स खान के अवेयरनेस दिया से स्कूल स्टूडेंट खान कॉलेज स्टूडेंट खान के किबा करबले अवेयरनेस दिबले आरो काली भी गवर्नमेंट टीचर्स खान अराउंड 150 मानु सेम प्रोग्राम इनिगाते CIHSR ते हम खान करे से आरो हफ्ता ते भी न्यूलैंड फले बिराबले से को बुतो फले जाबले से आगाना का जाबले से दनसेट वार जाबले से इनेका मगन प्रोग्राम तो सब करिगना से लेबि तो कोआ निसिना तो मेडिकल डिपार्टमेंट एकला नले तो गवर्नमेंट डिपेंड होइगना निजर पब्लिक हमरा खान हे निजर सफा থাকিব লাগে निजर हे इतु निजर ला कंपाउंड निजर ला इतु घर सरते इतु अंडा निदिले तो मखान इनी मचुर कमती होले तो मखान इनी डेंगू तो इनी कंट्रोल करबले पारिबो.
Officers from the Health and Family Welfare Department, Directorate from Kohima, those who have accompanied me, friends from the media, government is aware about the rise of dengue in the state, especially in the district of Mon and Dimapur. As far as Mon district is concerned, under the able Deputy Commissioner Ajay Verma and also the CMO MS, the situation in Mon is under control. All the logistic, medicines, manpowers are being deployed, and as per the information, as per the data collected yesterday evening, so far under the Mon district, the rise of dengue is controlled, and we are expecting a decline in the coming days. Now coming to Dimapur. Due to the rise of dengue in Dimapur, we had set up the dengue response team. The district task force is also activated. So we have Directorate in Kohima as a control room, which will collect the data from Mon as well as from Dimapur and also from the other districts. And as per the data being collected and informed, the steps will be taken in the due course of time. Yesterday, the first meeting of the dengue response team, where Deputy Commissioner from Dimapur as well as Chumoukedima were present. Dimapur Police Commissioner was present. All the officers, line departments were present, and it was also very good on the part of the private doctors and also private hospitals from Dimapur had also presented during the meeting, in which, as per the data collected, we have come to realize that out of the 100%, 70% of the patients are reported with fever like dengue symptoms. Only 30% were the dengue positive by the confirmatory test, ELISA test carried out. So with the 30% of dengue cases confirmed, from that also only 2 to 3% are considered severity and recommended for blood transfusion. So here I would like to appeal to the citizens, especially from Dimapur and also from the Mon district, not to panic. The government is aware, the government is taking every steps to control the situation, rise of the dengue. This morning, the health officers, Deputy Commissioner of Chumoukedima and Dimapur, we have visited the 3 hospitals which was considered to be exclusively for the dengue patients. We have earmarked 3 hospitals, that is one in Chumoukedima, erstwhile it was the hospital for COVID. So we have seen and we are satisfied with infrastructure and manpower, staff, nurses, technicians, we have assured to provide. And also, we have also visited the CIHSR hospital, where they have assured us to provide 100 bedded beds, and at present 28 beds are ready, except manpower and technicians. So for that also, we have assured that we will provide. And here in the district hospital, we have 40 bedded ready to be used, and these are being prepared in case of the explosive of the dengue rise in Dimapur. So far it is a rise, it cannot be considered as epidemic, neither it can be considered as a very severe cases. But then looking at the data, yes, no doubt there are dengue-like symptoms coming to the hospital, but then dengue patients are only up to the 30%. Therefore, once again, at the same time, when I appeal to the citizens not to panic, I also want to inform that, especially old age patients, old age people, those who are with symptoms of fever, should not travel from one place to another. And also, people from Dimapur, if they have symptoms like fever, they should not travel to their native districts or villages till the symptoms is subsided. Therefore, once again, I wish that with the support from the district task force and also from the medical fraternity, I'm sure we will be able to handle this crisis in the coming days. Now at present, it is not a rise, it has plateaued. So we are expecting a decline in the due course of time, in the 2-3 days. So I wish that all the people, those who are coming to hospital, should not panic for blood transfusion, as blood transfusion is not required only if the doctors recommend. And so far, the recommendation of the blood transfusion is only to 2 to 3% so far. Therefore, the people should not panic to donate blood to the ones near and dear ones. And also that people should not be habituated with the transfusion of blood in case of dengue. So these are all I want to convey. And at the same time, I wish that the district task force, as well as the medical fraternity, doctors, nurses, technicians, wish them all the best. And in the coming days, we expect to see that the dengue cases decline in Dimapur. Thank you. So if you want to ask anything.
Apart from the medical department, do you think the administration is also doing their part in containing the dengue cases? Because it is just not the medical department that has to play a role in controlling the disease. Do you think the admin is doing enough in Dimapur, being the commercial hub and being one of the most...
Yes, thank you for your query to this. Yesterday in the dengue response team, the question which was raised by you was the main agenda of our concern. And I was also being authorized by the Honorable Chief Minister to take stock of the flood situation in Dimapur, where I have asked the administration to give in writing the report why there was a flood situation and which area, because of which area the flood took place, and also what is the severity of the flood and what is the encouragement why the flood had happened. So these were some questions being raised in the yesterday's meeting. Yes, regarding the rise of dengue, the source reduction or prevention is always the best policy behind. Now when we say source reduction, in order to curb the mosquitoes, fogging is being done. But then in the assembly also, you will remember that I was of the reservation for fogging because it's a chemical which has been sprayed. Therefore, if the mosquito can die, I'm sure it will be harmful to the humans also. So yesterday we were referring to the cleanliness, the sanitation drive, where the flower pots, where the utensils, where the unused water loggings has to be properly cleaned. So in this regard, the district task force has been activated, and they will follow the action, and they will see that the town areas, the wards has to be properly sanitized, cleaned, and also educate the people about the dengue. Because treatment is one part, but prevention is always the best policy. And coming to flood, I know with the current flood, unlike last year, we expect that there could be waterborne diseases, there could be other vector-borne diseases following up. But then with the district task force activated, I think there is an important role the district task force can play, and also the ward chairmans, the presidents, the colony gambudas, they have also a role to play. If the people are being educated, if they sensitized the people, if they keep the clean surroundings, then I think there will be no Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. Now yesterday in the meeting also we were concerned about now we don't have malaria in the urban areas, because it is said that the Aedes aegypti mosquito is taking over the malaria mosquitoes. So now we have a concern here that in the urban areas, the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which is responsible for dengue, should be controlled. So if anybody wants.
So overall, so Nagaland to be just 100% that it is not a epidemic or an outbreak that is happening, would you say?
No, it is not an epidemic or neither an outbreak. It is a rise in dengue compared to last year. But then this rise can be controlled. There are other organizations, as you have rightly pointed out, the administration should come forward, the civil society should come forward. Now, apart from the doctors and also the government, we should all put together our efforts. Once it is not transmitted from human to human, it is by the mosquito. Therefore, if you kill the mosquito, that means you don't have dengue. So like the COVID time, it was, we cannot kill humans. But mosquito, we have to kill mosquito in order to be safe from the dengue.
Sir, just one question. While filing the story on dengue, some hospitals have reported that some rules and regulations in purchasing of equipment are outdated. So is there any chance that those will be even broken?
No, my dear sister, you know that for dengue there is no medicine.
In the blood separator component and purchasing of equipment, that's what private hospitals have informed.
No, you will be informed of many things. But I tell you, for a dengue, there is no medicine. If a patient comes with a dengue, IV fluid is administered. Then intake of liquid fluid is done. Symptomatic treatment like paracetamol is administered. If they have a gastric, some kind of gastric medicines are be given. They have been observed.
I think she's talking about the blood platelet counts, sir.
And regarding
to separate that is
and regarding the platelet also, you don't have to have concern. There is sufficient platelet, there is sufficient blood, no need to worry. There is no instance where there is a shortage of platelet. There are sufficient platelet. When it comes to equipments, so far the department has supplied the best equipments, and recently also we have supplied one separator machine to extract white blood platelet. So there is no shortage of equipments, there is no shortage of medicines in the hospital for treating the dengue. See, just a supplement to your question. Yesterday we were also informed that there is a huge, explosive rise of dengue cases in Dimapur. And the DPTB meeting also declared as an epidemic. But when we extracted the data of the patients coming, of the confirmatory tests carried out, then it is confirmed that only 30% of the 100% coming to hospitals were dengue. Rest were just a viral fever, dengue-like symptoms. So, as per the data that we have got yesterday, it is very clear that there is no such upsurge. It is just a rise compared to last year.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.